I would say it's time for another little workshop update. And first of all, I want to show you these little assortment of presses. And these are used for making, well, holes obviously in this case, but you can also do rivets and other things. And I'll probably get another one just for rivets, just so I have a bunch of them, because finding these used in Germany is pretty easy and they aren't very expensive. I mean, for each of these I paid 15 euros and this one was 30, and this is a really heavy duty one, as you can see. And well, they obviously also work nicely. I pretty much spent just as much as I had to on the press for these little things, obviously to make the holes themselves. So these are, this one is for the little washers that go on the back of the liner, or the leather tongue. This is for the small holes in those. And yeah, another few things I want to show you is I got some more leather working tools, as you can see here, and especially this, which is going to be very useful. So this is for skiving leather, I guess that's what it's called. Don't know. So that's obviously going to be pretty convenient. I've got another package to unbox right here with some random tools. Well, might just as well do it now so we can have a little look at it. I hope that's all. Is it? It seems so. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's already coming apart there. Anyway, here we go. So yeah, this is mainly what I wanted this for. This is a rotary cutter, as you can see, and this is going to make cutting the leather a whole lot easier and also more accurate, because it's just going to be a straight line and not be jagged as when I do it with one of these, with a carpet knife. Now this is maybe going to be useful. This will certainly be useful, and maybe this cutting mat as well. I mean, it wasn't expensive, so it doesn't matter. We'll see. Now, what else is there to show you? Oh, I've had a stamping die made. I think I showed this in previous video. If not, you can see it right here. It's an exact copy of a original late war liner piece, which you will have seen in my liner video if you've watched that. Yeah, and I just received a big parcel from Slovakia, or well, in this case the Czech Republic, I should say, with liner parts. So yeah, you can see those here. So this is a single band aluminium liner. They have these 1938 markings. I'd like to have some earlier ones, but I'll probably just have those made. Anyway, there's one. There's another two reinforced ones. Also nice. Let's see what else we have in here. It's a lot. It was pretty expensive, but it should last me for a couple months, so it'll be worth it. So this is an M16 liner band. Obviously going to make the leather myself. Then just a load of chin straps. Different ones. There's ones made from pigskin. There's ones from, well, just normal cow leather, that sort of stuff. Very nice. And a ton of liner bands, repro. A ton more. Oh yeah. So these are just a ton of these springs, leaf springs for liners, because I want to try zinc plating myself. Speaking of which, I should pay some attention here. Currently heating up this water. It's getting to a good point. Then I will add this zinc sulfide. I have these zinc plates to act as cathode or anode. I forgot which one is which on electrolysis. And I've got a car battery charger there, which I will try to use as a power supply. Let's hope it works. Let's see, there's another couple of springs. I think these are larger size. Yes, exactly. So these I think were for 64 and these are for 66. Then here are a bunch of inner rings that are riveted together at the end, but they don't have the little things here yet. And also, as a test, bought some spring steel cuttings with the holes already made to make inner rings, which is also pretty interesting. Let's see. An absolute ton of already assembled inner rings, which I will just use as is. Some more liner bands. Again, some reinforced aluminium ones. If I take this all apart, it will be one hell of a lot. And a lot of small stuff, which I can't get to properly right now. Let me put all this package material back in the box. There we go. Looking forward to seeing how the zinc plating turns out. I really hope it does go well, so that I can make my own zinc plated, well, liner parts, of course. But yeah, I'll get this all set out and then I'll probably get back to you. Okay, so to add to this little workshop update, as you can see, I have now arranged the presses in an order that I can work on them pretty nicely or work with them. Especially these, of course, for the washers, of course. I've already made quite a few of them. It sped up the process so much. It's very pleasant. And before it was very annoying to do it with a pair of hole punching pliers. This is just so much better and also not as bad on my hands because holding these pliers or things like that can get very annoying very quickly. So yeah, this is great. Now I can just go this and boom. And they're nice and solid now. I just took some random screws I had around to screw them in here. This one as well. And of course the small one right here. Very, very nice. Where did I put them? Then I can actually show them to you. Yeah, there. As you can see, this is what I made so far, and this was really quick. And again, this is something that you can spot the worst repros with. I'm not sure where I put it because I did actually order, oh, there we are, a leather piece just as an example to show you, which is not sewn together or marked or anything, but this is just the normal repro stuff you will see everywhere pretty much. They glue these spacers on before they make the holes or stamp them or whatever, and that means they are, well, in this case they're actually also not really centered, which is interesting. But the main thing I wanted to show you is the holes on these are nowhere near the center usually ever. Aside from maybe this one, but yeah, and that one, but most of them are not, and that's not something you see on original leather pieces. Let me see if I've got one to show you. Yeah, let's use this one. See here, they're always centered. So yeah, this is also a way to distinguish the quality, so to say. Let me show you another original leather piece. Come on. yeah, see here, it's always in the middle. And sometimes you have overlap from stamping, which is also something that I do that no one else pays attention to. It's a very small detail, so I don't blame them, but I focus on that. See right here, it's all centered as it should be. And, don't put that. Yeah, I've got a lot of leather pieces prepared that I now also added markings to. Let's get this helmet out of the way so you can have a little look. Here we go. Loads of different makers and years, because it's for a whole lot of different liners for, well, orders from people. Which I will now get to actually sewing, which will be nice. And yeah, I also want to do a little unboxing here, because this should be pretty interesting and topical, because it's about liners. You will see. I'll get you fixed on the tripod and we'll get right to it.